So we just come to the second move of the Hypno Pilates Qigong sequence, 8 brocades or 8 moves Qigong. Again, this is called raising the hands to condition the stomach and spleen, which is what it does. Each Qigong sequence benefits a specific organ, and this is the stomach and spleen. But we're not going to go too much into that. We're going to go more down the Pilates route of zipping up pelvic floor, scooping out your abdominals, taking the navels towards the spine to allow you to breathe into these lower lobes of lungs, these fish gills, wide and full. Okay, again, so we're going to do that. Zip up pelvic floor, scoop out your abdominals, get the 2 middle fingers touching underneath the breastbones, palms on the lower lobes of lungs. We're going to breathe in through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. That's going to help you breathe low and deep into these lower lobes of lungs, the intercostals, the ribs, anywhere but the stomach. So much though you might feel the 2 middle fingers slightly parting and coming back to touch each other. Just adding width to the lungs and length to the out breath. That lovely, free, expansive breath. So as you do that, zip up pelvic floor, scoop out your abdominals. That helps you breathe into these lower lobes of lungs. The fingers are moving like seaweed on the bottom of the seabed. The shoulders are down. And as you elongate the out breath longer than the in breath, add that length to the out breath. Quadruplet, doublet, triplet. That makes it hypnotic. As you're breathing in, it's conscious thought. As you exhale, it's subconscious thought. So by extending the out breath longer than the in breath, we're just encouraging sleep, digestion, rest and relaxation. Lovely. So with that, we're going to add that to motion and then go into the modifications with this. So it's a bit of a funny one to start off with. Again, hands will pass like this and then go up. So breathing into here and exhaling coming up. This is the classical move. They come in and they push up. So you breathe into here and you're going to elongate the out breath for as long as you like. Okay, so again, breathing into here and exhale out. Now from here, you're going to come back, going to push up. So this same hand that pushes up, we come up into a sort of cat stance as we're pushing away the ceiling. Okay, again, that's in ones you reach over, but we keep this one simple. Lengthen up for the crown, push up. Foot comes in. Keeping the hips square still, you breathe in, come up, and you exhale, lengthen up for the crown, as if there's a puppet string, a hook, a brace on your head, pulling that head up towards the ceiling. Breathing in, coming up, exhaling. Again, pushing up. Again, one to the ground, and one up. Now again, gathering against the instability, because it's slightly unstable in that cat stance, or you can breathe into here, and lift one leg up an inch or less. It could be a centimetre, a millimetre or a foot. And you breathe in, marry that with the hands and the feet, and you exhale up again. If you want to make this harder, you just breathe in and exhale up. Take the foot higher. And it's try and marry up that hand, the hands and the feet as you come back to shoulder level. Then you go to here. Then you exhale, push up. It's elongate the out breath for as long as you like. If you have to put the foot down meanwhile, then just put it down in a cat stance. So it doesn't quite last the out breath. We're trying to lengthen the out breath. So it's breathing into here, exhaling up. Say I run out, say I can't balance, then I'll just bring the foot down and carry on elongating the out breath. So again, it's say I run out of my breath there. Sorry, so say I lose my balance even. Then I can come down to here and carry on exhaling. If you can stay up the whole time, even better. Then great, it might not be this high, it might be lower, or in a cat stance, somewhere in between. Again, touching down, okay? And modify it to, or exploit the range, speed and tempo to make it as easy or as hard as you like. Again, so from here, it's bringing the hands to here, Again, I'm doing the full range here. If you can't do that, just put the foot down somewhere until the breath runs out, and then breathe in, start again. Empty one leg, breathing in, exhaling up. Again, if you want to add the staccato breath, again, that works like a cough or sneeze. It's like a like that, engages the pelvic floor and the corset. We gather in and just go. Keep on exhaling out as much as you can. So again, we're going to breathe in here, and then we exhale. Hands come in narrow as we exhale as usual, and then we get to here, we go. Get the last one out, and then come back again. So again, pushing up like this. So it's if it's just a cat stance, so from here, if it's just to here, great. Then swap over, or it's higher. Or higher than that. Again, exploit it to make it as easy or as hard as you like. Again, that last one you empty. Again, exploit it to make it as easy or as hard as you like. Okay, and modify that to help you. Gathering against the instability. Again, got the pelvic floor here. Comes along like a beeline, bikini line, belt line, and that links onto our corset 3 layers deep. As soon as we cough or sneeze, it's a it helps us gather in and zip up and scoop out your abdominals, engage that pelvic floor, take that navel towards the spine. And again, that adds some more instability there, so that makes that harder. Leave out the staccato breath and just come up. Otherwise, for as long as you like. If you need to touch down before, you can do. If you can't keep the leg up that amount of time, then do that. Exploit that range, speed and tempo to make it as easy or as hard as you like. Shoulders over hips, head over shoulders. Again, flex them hands, stretch them forearm flexors, and just lengthen up from the crown. So if you've got a puppet string, a hook, a brace on your head, lengthen you up towards the ceiling. Lovely. Again, lengthen out from big toe to little toe. So if you've got that tripod from big toe to little toe to the centre of your heel, just rooting you in towards the ground. Them roots are just growing up and nourishing the body from the floor. Lovely. So we've got drawing the bow to let the arrow fly next, or opening the bow to shoot the golden eagle. Again, it's got some other different names, but that's number 3, but this was number 2. Lovely. Bang.